Our tale begins with the frigid echoes of an abandoned hospital, a haunting relic of the past. This grand edifice, once a beacon of hope and healing, now stands as a solemn monument to the passage of time. Its once bustling corridors are now eerily silent, its vibrant wards now desolate and shrouded in an unshakable chill. In the thick of the night, a lone figure braves this spectral landscape. He is our protagonist, a night watchman tasked with patrolling the forgotten corners of this once thriving institution. He is not a hero, nor a ghost hunter, but a simple man who has found himself in a role that's become a test of courage against the inexplicable. As he steps into the hospital, the heavy air seems to grow denser. The faded walls, stripped of their former brightness, are illuminated only by the intermittent flicker of his flashlight. His only companions are the echoing footsteps that reverberate through the empty halls, a chilling symphony that underscores his solitude. His path leads him through long-abandoned wards, each one a silent testament to the lives that once teetered on the precipice within their confines. The stillness is punctuated only by the distant hum of the city beyond the hospital's crumbling walls and the occasional whisper of wind that slips through the broken windows. But soon, other whispers begin to make themselves known. Faint at first, they rise from the depths of the hospital, disembodied voices that seem to beckon him towards the long-forgotten psychiatric ward. Are these merely echoes of the past or something far more sinister? As the whispers grow louder, the lights begin to flicker, casting fleeting shadows that dance across the walls. The footsteps grow closer, echoing down the empty corridors, each footfall a reminder of the countless souls who once walked these halls. And so, our night watchman steps into the chilling silence, unaware of the phantoms that await him. He is a stranger in this ghostly realm, but he is not alone. The hospital holds its breath as he ventures deeper into its heart, beckoning him towards the secrets it harbors within its haunted depths. As silence envelops the night, the whispers begin to weave their haunting melody. In the stillness of the midnight hour, a peculiar sound begins to stir. It's an ethereal whisper, a soft rustling that seems to rise from the very bowels of the abandoned hospital. The night watchman, a veteran of countless quiet nights, cocks his head, straining to decipher the source of this spectral susurration. It's faint, almost imperceptible, yet it permeates the air, a chilling lullaby that dances on the edge of his consciousness. The whispers, they seem to echo off the peeling walls, seeping out from the shadowy corners, spiraling upwards from the cold, hard floors. They are disembodied, yes, but there's a strange melody to them, an eerie harmony that seems oddly familiar. The whispers grow louder, more insistent, pulling him towards the long-forgotten psychiatric ward, as though invisible hands are guiding his steps. His heart pounds in his chest like a drum, each throb echoing the rhythm of the whispers. The hospital, once a sanctuary of healing, now feels like a labyrinth of fear, each corridor a pathway to the unknown. Yet he can't resist the call. There's a magnetic pull, a compelling force that draws him deeper into the bowels of the building. The whispers, they seem to know him, to beckon him, to lure him with a promise of hidden secrets and untold stories. The psychiatric ward looms ahead, a specter of forgotten despair and desolation. The whispers grow louder here, a cacophony of ethereal voices that reverberate through the empty halls. They seem to be calling him, beckoning him towards the darkness, towards the unknown. He can almost make out words, fragments of sentences, echoes of conversations long past. They speak of sorrow, of regret, of unfulfilled dreams and lost souls. Driven by curiosity and fear, he finds himself drawn towards the source of the whispers, the abandoned psychiatric ward. The door creaks open, and as he steps into the darkness, the whispers seem to sigh in satisfaction. The echoes of a time long past, the stories of the forgotten, have found a listener at last. With each step he takes, the echoes of the past grow louder. The night watchman, a figure lost in the labyrinthine corridors of the abandoned hospital, moves hesitantly into the psychiatric ward. The air is heavy, thick with the scent of dust and decay, unsettling reminders of the passage of time. Each footfall seems to reverberate through the empty hallways, bouncing off the peeling wallpaper and cracked tiles, creating an eerie symphony of echoing footsteps. His heart pounds in his chest, a rhythm that syncs with the echoing footsteps, amplifying his growing fear. The footfalls are not his own, yet they follow him, growing louder and more insistent. They seem to come from nowhere, yet everywhere, a spectral presence that he can't pinpoint. He is alone, yet not alone, and the paradox sends a chill down his spine. He ventures further into the ward, the echoes guiding him like a beacon. His flashlight dances over the remnants of the ward, rusted bed frames, discarded medical equipment, and the faded remnants of patient files. The echoes seem to grow louder, more defined, the rhythmic tapping of invisible feet on the cold, hard floor. He tries to locate the source, moving in the direction of the sound, but it eludes him, a ghostly game of cat and mouse. His fear morphs into confusion, then frustration. He is a night watchman, a guardian of the silent, yet here he is, ensnared in a mystery that seems to mock his very existence. He starts to question his sanity, wondering if the echoes are a product of his imagination, a psychological manifestation of the hospital's haunting atmosphere. As he delves deeper into the ward, the echoes of the past grow louder, more insistent. They seem to beckon him, drawing him further into the heart of the hospital. The whispers of the past, the echoes of the forgotten, all converge in this forsaken place, weaving a tale of sorrow, pain, and fear. Lost in the echoing labyrinth, he begins to question his sanity as the hospital's dark past starts to unravel. The echoes, once a source of fear, now serve as a grim reminder of the hospital's haunting legacy, a testament to the souls who once roamed these corridors. In the flickering shadows, the hospital's gruesome past comes to light. Our night watchman finds himself in a dance of shadows and light, as the hospital's flickering bulbs cast an eerie illumination. It's as if the very walls of the building are shuddering with a spectral chill, each flicker a heartbeat of the hospital's phantom pulse. The light wavers, painting the grimy tiles and peeling paint in shades of uncertainty. Bathed in the intermittent glow, the watchman stumbles upon a trove of forgotten relics. Dusty medical records, their ink faded and pages yellowed, lay scattered amidst the detritus. Each document tells a tale, a snapshot of someone's suffering, a record of the hospital's grim legacy. He can almost hear the frantic scratch of the pen as doctors scrawled their diagnoses, the desperate pleas of patients echoing in the empty halls. Among the debris, he uncovers personal belongings, remnants of the patients who once roamed these halls. A tattered teddy bear, its button eyes staring blankly. A broken wristwatch, its hands frozen at a moment in time. A pair of spectacles, their lenses cracked and frames tarnished. Each item a chilling testament to the lives that were lived and lost within these walls. As he sifts through the shards of the past, the watchman feels a growing sense of unease. The flickering lights seem to mock him, their erratic dance a cruel reminder of the hospital's haunted history. He's caught in a web of shadows and secrets, the silent whispers of the past seeping into his consciousness. The air grows colder, the flickering lights casting long monstrous shadows that twist and contort across the grimy walls. The sense of dread is palpable, the forgotten horrors of the hospital clawing their way into the present. And then, as if on cue, the lights flicker one last time and die. The watchman is plunged into oppressive darkness, the hospital's secrets now etched into his mind. He's left alone with the echoes of the past, the darkness a shroud of silence. As the lights flicker and die, he's left in the oppressive darkness, the hospital's secrets etched into his mind. In the heart of darkness, the true horror is revealed. Our night watchman, once a sentinel of the ordinary, now finds himself an unwilling participant in an extraordinary nightmare. In the bowels of the abandoned hospital, where the whispers grow louder, the footsteps more insistent, and the lights flicker with an eerie rhythm, he stumbles upon the long-forgotten psychiatric ward. As he steps into the ward, the air grows colder. The whispers now sound like urgent pleas. The footsteps seem to be leading him forward, and the flickering lights cast long, dancing shadows on the grimy walls. He can feel a story unfolding around him, a chilling narrative spun from threads of forgotten memories and spectral sorrow. It's here in this forgotten sanctum of suffering that he encounters the terrifying truth. The whispers, the footsteps, the flickering lights, they are not mere figments of his overworked imagination. They are echoes. Echoes of the past, echoes of the patients who once roamed these halls, echoes of their pain, their fear, their desperation. He can hear their stories now, stories of people lost in the labyrinth of their own minds, their cries for help echoing through the years. He can see their shadows in the flickering lights, their spectral forms forever trapped in an eternal dance of despair. He can feel their presence, their longing for release, their desire to be acknowledged, to be remembered. With this chilling revelation, our night watchman is forever changed. No longer is he a simple guardian of the night. He becomes a keeper of forgotten stories, a sentinel of spectral sorrow, a witness to the echoes of a past that refuses to be silenced. As dawn breaks, our night watchman emerges from the hospital, a different man, the echoes of the past forever etched into his soul.